YouTube Live.
Going on to Spreaker. Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen, Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott, Swiftwater, Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter. Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio. Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott, Swiftwater.
The heck?
What happened?
I don't have a clue.
Hello, everybody.
Way to go, Tim.
No, dude, I don't. It was.
Welcome to Feedback with
He's
Feedback.
shot because everybody's here today.
We had a double take.
No, I don't even know what it was doing. It was like the screen click to go live on YouTube.
What's that? What's that little jingle where you start it and then someone else starts it after you start it, and then someone else starts it after that?
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat.
Yeah. All right, Tim, you're on. Action.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another West Coast Wednesday on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, the whole crew is here. First off, we got Rich Cooley, Kathleen and Shad Biffle, the Wonder of Buffaloes, Scott Swiftwater, Toney, and believe it or not, on a Wednesday, the Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, is here. There. Now we were properly introduced.
Why, thank you, Tim.
We'll start urging again on to Sundays, but we got to get through all this school.
Got to merge.
Urge.
Everybody merging. Man, what's been happening?
Oh, busy.
It's Wednesday, and it's Kathleen's birthday, everybody.
That's right.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, everybody, for all the birthday wishes.
See, that's why Dennis showed up, so he can sing you your own happy birthday.
I know.
Oh,
Why?
Did you see the video memory?
I did.
Dennis on the Facebook
Did you
and the
see that?
official.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sure, that's what he.
that's like Gold Rush days.
yep.
You
We're
got
not
a
even
special
going to make
birthday
it to
present.
Gold Rush Days this year. Isn't that crazy?
What's that?
We're not even going to make it to Gold Rush Days.
No, I won't be able to.
No.
I won't either.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I'm too far away.
Are you guys going down?
No, we can't make it.
Oh,
No.
I just got
We've been extremely busy.
too much to do. I got too much stuff to get done.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Still working from home though. We'll probably be doing that till the end of the year, we think.
Forever.
I don't mind that. 'Cause then I could work anywhere. But
Well, the kids going back to school, well, the boys, I should say, that's all that's
we got
left.
2 left.
They're doing the hybrid. So either you could opt to do all virtual school, which they weren't accountable enough to stay on top of things. So
When you have
they had to
failing
do the hybrid. So it's based on alphabetical of your last name. So like A through H's are Mondays and Thursdays, and the others is Tuesdays and Fridays, and then they alternate.
Oh, for God.
It's
So
crazy.
some of their classes, they said they have about 15 people or so. Other ones just 3 because everyone else is at the end of the alphabet.
Right?
So
You know what?
it's hard.
It's going to come down to this. They're going to figure out that, hey, look, we can actually rush kids through school faster this way.
Well, they said
Well-
there's plexiglass everywhere, and the whole school is a one-way street.
That's
yeah,
stressful.
but guess what? One thing that's not going to happen anymore now.
What?
There'll be no snow days.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Now you have the capability of being
That's right.
Oh,
No snow days.
That's right.
Well, it's everyone around here is back to school. Everyone's back to school. We don't have the. I think you have an option if you want to do something online, but everyone's back in school.
like 100%.
100%.
100%.
100%. back in school. It's your option. It's your option, especially around here. If you want to wear a mask, they can't force you to wear a mask.
Wow.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I think they come to realize that this COVID thing's just a different strain of the flu, and it's killed a lot less than the regular flu did last year.
Uh-huh.
So I think more people are starting to come around and realize. I mean, because I had a friend that got sick with the COVID, pretty bad. I guess it hit you pretty bad, but you know, they're just coming to realize that, you know,
It's one of those things you have to build immunity to.
Yeah.
We had it last year. I was
We
convinced.
didn't. We don't know.
I mean, I knew someone that knew of someone that passed away from the COVID, but I've known of a few people that passed away from the flu. So,
Mhm.
Right.
you know,
Well, I thought the CDC numbers were eye-opening. Obviously, the majority of all cases had other things.
Yeah,
up and top
I printed that today.
oh yeah.
So that was interesting to read. That less than 6% of all COVID-related deaths were from the COVID alone. So
Yeah,
and over 55 and older, you're higher risk the older you get.
right.
That was the other eye-opening thing. I mean,
You guys, like I said, man, I thought it was funny because you never seen any kind of hearses taking anybody. And if you go look at the graveyards, there should be like a lot of new graves. There's not a lot of new graves.
yeah.
So where are they putting them? You know, I don't know.
Well, I was curious too with that, Scott. And on the CDC site, you can actually click on a link. They have a chart. Every year they estimate approximately how many people will die in any given year nationally in each state, right? And then they have this trending line. And if you ever breach that, usually there's something going on to send it over and they look at it. Obviously in April and May, it went above it from the COVID related deaths. But,
Right.
you know, it's been pretty even keel. Sometimes it peaks up, but again, COVID related deaths for that. I just thought it was interesting because they changed their, the projection of how many dead this year. And nationally, in every single state, including New York City, because they're the only city signaled out and they have the most, we're way below what they projected.
Yeah.
So to me, things are being handled pretty good.
I heard something really interesting today. And just talking to like different groups of people throughout my work day. These folks are out on the East Coast and they have to keep testing. If they test positive, they have to keep testing and keep testing and keep testing.
Yep.
Do all those count as cases?
I don't know.
They're trying to count every time it's a case.
Right.
See, and to me, a positive test result, I don't care. I'm more focused on COVID only deaths. I mean, I think that really tells you the severity of the strain, if it really is bad, not the COVID related.
I mean,
so
we know it exists. We're not.
It does. It does.
We know. But Shad and I, we've been to like the topmost part of the United States to the most southern. We've been to different airports, including JFK, Seattle, Minneapolis.
Right.
No COVID.
No COVID. Just saying.
Just wash your hands after you go to the bathroom.
Just be clean.
Come on.
You don't get pink eye.
Honestly.
And I'm not going to show up to work or any public places if I'm sick.
No, I'm not either. I mean, if I'm sick running the fever, I wouldn't even go to work even before the COVID, because I don't want to get someone else sick.
That's the only thing I'm thankful for are now companies. Before it's like, oh, you're sick. Are you really sick?
I know. And people would go to work
you
sick.
Go sick.
And
and you get pulled.
Everybody's sick. And now it's like, oh,
this was the first
sniffle.
This was the first winter where we didn't get sick. Not even a cold.
Yeah.
Because you got that gold miner immunity, baby.
Well, it's not winter yet.
Well, we'll see how this winter goes. But last winter.
We were in the office last winter, so your comment's not working here.
No, like at the beginning of March.
Yeah.
We had to be home. And that's typically like around the end of winter, first of spring. That's when I always get sick. And I did not.
You said
this year.
You guys said you were chucking your way out here. Have you guys already had the desert flu?
Yes, I have.
Years ago, I had it.
Valley fever.
That'll knock you down.
Oh,
Usually
yeah.
I get sick during October, early November, right around archery hunting season.
Yeah.
So
Get a
we'll see
flu
what
every
happens.
year.
Well, it's coming up, Rich.
Yeah.
In September now. Where'd August go? Is the thing.
No kidding.
August did go by.
Quickly.
Over. Really?
July and August for us. I
That's
mean,
right. And I just want to remind everybody, what is today's date? The 2nd. If you didn't have your claim papers in yesterday, you're done.
You get
You're
your
not done. Just hurry and get them in quick.
No, I mean now you got to go back and you got to pay another $200. You got to restart again.
Oh yeah, true.
Unless somebody puts in and gets your claim from you.
That's right. Somebody gets in there and does a little homework tomorrow. They could probably pick up 3 or 4 claims.
you sell yours.
And that's it. Not yet. I got 2 guys out of California, one out of Colorado, one out of Nevada that
Right.
want to come and get them. I'm like, there's nobody closer, but it is what it is.
So what, a gold drop or something? Reason why they're not buying them now, or what?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, speaking of gold prices, they did go down $28.65.
how are those gold prices?
It's at
doing?
$1,943.69.
Still above 1900, baby.
Yeah,
Keep
that's still
going.
pretty phenomenal.
Still good.
Oh, 19, right.
I mean, really, are we going to really play like, I guess it's okay?
Yeah.
I mean, we were all excited to get over 1,300. Do you not?
Yeah.
remember? You know?
Yeah. Now it's 19.
I was glad I rode around 14 to 15 for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, silver is down 74 cents at $27.53.
Holy cow.
So that was a big
they're
fall.
projecting silver to get to like $35 before the end of the year. I read an article today.
I was thinking at least 30, but
Yeah.
My advice is only buy if you can in bulk.
All right. Well, platinum's also down $40.24 at $907.26. So I think that's the biggest one right there, tumbling down. Palladium also fell $33.05 at $2,246.49. So it's still sustained.
I could see platinum going down because most of the auto industry is like dormant like right now. So they're not used for like catalytic converters and all that stuff. So that could take a big hit on it.
Yeah. But rhodium's up $200 at $12,400. So rhodium's the only of those precious metals that we cover that went up.
All right. Well,
Man, oh man.
But
yeah, it's
still,
amazing.
in all
That thing
honesty,
climbed from like
gold,
8,000.
silver.
It
Nope.
climbed.
silver's going to make it to 30.
You think?
I do. I really do.
I'm with you there. I think it should hit over 30.
I think it will. Definitely within the next couple of weeks. Something's going to happen. Don't know what, but it's going to.
I will say, if you don't have a bunch of silver right now, there's no point trying to buy it. Silver's volatile. It'll tumble.
Yeah, it's going to get around 30. People's going to get scared. Somebody with big money is going to push it down.
Yeah, it's going to go down. But those are your precious metal prices. So,
Righty. Well, why don't just go for birthdays while we're here?
yes.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of birthdays, I think obviously because it is a co-host's birthday, Dennis is going to sing a special song tonight.
That's very, very special.
So I'll turn it over to
Lord.
Dennis now to
Shad,
bring us in.
Turn it up.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you, Kathleen, and everybody else. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, don't squeeze him. Don't squeeze him.
Happy birthday to Kathleen and everybody else. Happy birthday to you.
There we go.
Thank you, Dennis.
And many more.
And it's so nice. You know, before we went video, only us would see this.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to see Dennis.
What are some of the comments?
Yeah, you heard in the background the puking and
I don't see any comments on it, man. They must have been really passed out.
Either that or they're
Is it
desensitized to
delayed?
it now. Oh yeah, they are delayed. They are delayed a little bit.
I was gonna say YouTube should light up pretty quick.
Yeah, they're commenting on YouTube. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it is
It was like, oh yeah.
September the 2nd, obviously. So here are some birthdays. We have Alan Uden, bad prostate.
Oh,
That's a good one.
I think we know who we're going to take a look at.
Oh yeah.
Dan Rude, David Dunkley, Elaine Higgins, Jim Solner, Kathleen Biffle, Kathy Baldwin, Patrick J. Dexter, Paul Behe, Robert Harvey, Sean Meanen, and Shaitan Noor. And then tomorrow I can only see a few. Andrew Aram Fuchs, Carl Roach, Daniel, David J. Eddy, and Diggin' Dave.
Yeah. All right. What's that one you're spotlighting, Shad?
Hey, wait, I want to give a special shout out. I want to give a special shout out to my sister Leslie Jenkins in Indiana. It was her birthday yesterday.
Oh, there we go.
Happy
September
birthday.
1st.
Virgos rule.
All right, so we're gonna highlight
bad prostate.
bad prostate.
One more time.
I can't believe you're not going to highlight me.
You talk about yourself all the time. No one needs to
Okay.
hear about it now.
I got beaten out by a bad prostate.
So bad prostate is from Salt Lake City, Utah. He said when asked, what type of prospecting do you do?
Hey, is that
he
Jerome's
says-
family?
What's that?
Is that Jaron's family?
It could be Jaron's alter ego.
I thought they said they're all related. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so what type of prospecting does a bad prostate do? Well, he does outdoor exploring. Bad prostate doesn't belong to any clubs. He found the site through YouTube.
Awesome.
But nobody referred him. So what kind of equipment does bad prostate use? None.
How long have you been a member?
He's been a member since December of 2014.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, welcome.
Not a lot of information there. But what do you expect? It's a bad prostate.
Yeah, not a lot of news from a bad prostate.
Lots to talk about there, right?
Yeah, Jaron said he had no idea who that is.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Those are your birthdays. Happy birthday, everyone. And
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
most of all.
On that note, I would kick
That
it.
got us pretty flowers.
Oh, well, show your flowers. See,
That's just one of the vases. I also got daisies and white roses, and he made me dinner.
oh, shit.
Thank you.
Well,
Come
we have-
on, anybody can buy McDonald's, Kathleen.
All right,
Oh, whatever. All right. Here was the dinner. We had lobster bisque soup. We had crab cake. We then had a New York strip steaks
I'm
with
so
a lobster
full.
tail for a little surf and turf, and of course broccoli. And then she had 2 bottles of wine she got to choose from.
Yes.
So she chose her Pinot Noir from
He said 2 bottles of wine. She looked, it's like,
I didn't drink 2 bottles of wine.
You just-
I just chose one.
That's cool. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Now I'm going to get over to Rich. I guess Rich got some mail.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's my first time doing it.
I know. What do you got there, Rich? Tell us.
I got a package from my buddy from Alaska, Ray Rusek. So we're gonna do I got my handy dandy scissors here.
All right.
Don't cut your finger off.
Can't see you cutting it, Rich.
Hold it up so we can see you cutting it.
Yeah, I don't believe you're cutting it.
Okay, take it out.
I hope Razor didn't put anything naughty in
And
there.
then another package.
Oh, you got double special wrap on yours.
Yeah. Now I gotta cut it again.
Oh, you cut it.
Yeah, he got two. He got wrapped twice.
I'm special.
Extra protection.
You cut Cooley.
Wrap it twice.
Not sand.
What's that, Rich?
That's my black sand.
Is
And
it
then
or is it moist?
I don't know. Ours is pretty moist.
Your bag was moist, Shad?
Yeah,
It is heavy.
even left a stain on something else too.
got a little rust on my pan, but I can.
That's what I got. A little rust in the pan.
It says Gold Prospector Space, Cooley's Corner.
Oh, cool.
Information source, 2020.
Information source. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Said Razor,
Yep.
Juneau, Alaska.
Hold it up one more time. Oh, yeah, there I can see the writing now, Rich.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Razor.
Razor.
Yeah, no doubt, Ray. Now that pan is heavy. I was like, man, that thing's heavy for a little finish pan. But you know what? I've been wanting one of them pans for a long time, and I'm going to use the heck out of that little thing.
It's heavy.
Solid pan.
Thank you, Ray.
That's the
Thank
cheap
No doubt.
metal, that's for sure.
I think that pan's got the weight to tap and get the gold over to the side.
Taparoo.
Tap it
Tap,
in.
taparoo, just tap it over it. I'm going to have to make another video on how to do this year too,
On what?
on how you can get your gold out of black sands quicker.
Well, I tell you what, for people that's never had any gold from Alaska, especially from Razor, that stuff is very good challenge to get that gold out of that.
Oh yeah.
That's very, very fine powdery stuff.
Got a bag of it. To go
Might
through.
have to whip out the water table again.
I'd say Alaska and
Yeah, you
Idaho
don't
are
need the water
probably
table.
the two toughest I've ever panned.
Yeah.
I think the Alaska's is going to be a little bit worse to pan because it's going to be less magnetite and more garnet sand. So it's not, you can't like use your magnets and you spit it off. Stuff like that.
I know
Yeah,
up
where we
in
were.
Northeast Alaska,
Yeah.
it was a lot of magnetite in it. Now, Dennis, I
Was it?
mean, you dredge the beaches Razor does,
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah, that's what I said. Alaska and Idaho is really close to being the two toughest places I've ever material. Now there's still a lot of places, I'm not saying Alaska isn't, or up where you guys were at, in Alaska. I mean, that could be even a little bit different, or some of it Canada or different states. But yeah, Alaska and Idaho is definitely the two toughest to pan.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
challenge.
also misleading because it's such fine powder and it looks
Yeah.
like so much, and it's only about 2/3 of the weight of what you think it should be. It's weird.
It's-
Very misleading, just
weird.
visually.
Yeah.
You'll see it. It's crazy, but it's awesome. Thank you, Razor.
Thank
No
you.
doubt.
Yes,
Nice. Rich, what you doing?
Oh,
He's
I'm
still-
looking at my
he's still
bag.
playing with his toy.
Are you
I
playing?
can see gold
Are you playing with your bag?
playing with my bag.
I can't.
It's not moist though.
It's not a moist bag.
It's just, like,
Nice and dry.
It's a heavy
it's
bag.
heavy.
It
Did
is.
you have a moist bag, Tim, or did you have a wet bag?
I didn't get my bag yet. But my bag was wet when I got out of the shower.
We got a clump of something in ours. I can.
And what, an Alaskan rock?
I don't know. Did a cat go in here before he shipped it out?
Yeah, there's a clump in mine too.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a surprise.
it's like a
Hey,
crack.
I got a clump in mine too.
Surprise.
You got a clump too.
Open it up and smell it.
Gold.
I don't know what it is. It's like something.
I can make the pan wet.
Pull it out, Shad. See what it is.
Well, don't spill that gold everywhere. Okay, he's gonna hold it up.
I don't know
It's
if
a rock.
our camera doesn't focus automatically for this. I think it's just a rock.
Looks like a rock.
That looks like a rock.
But it's this color of a rock.
Okay. Do you get
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Look at my rock.
What is that? Like a
Is this some secret Juneau, Alaska mystery rock or something?
I think he's
I
messing.
don't think I got a rock. I gotta go look.
I'm all excited about that rock.
He gave us a Leverite rock.
That's right.
That sounds about like Razor.
Yep, just to mess with us. We each got a different rock, and we're gonna be going, what is that?
Oh, hang on. There. I did. I found a flat one.
You got
Did
a
you
rock.
get a rock too?
Yeah, it's a flat rock. Let me see
We
if
got
I
a
can't
flat
get it.
one. We got like a trapezoid shaped one.
In your bag.
I got one shape of a turtle shell.
In your
And I'll tell you what, Razor, this is wet sand. I'm telling you.
Moist.
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 You
not
call
wet.
it what you will.
moist, Scott. It's moist.
Moist.
Never wet. It's moist.
Oh, I just broke my rock. Oh man.
You broke your rock?
Oh, my.
Yeah, it
Uh,
broke.
Does that surprise you, Shad?
No, not really.
That's why I buy tough stuff.
He ran his four-wheeler in a ditch after a week.
Yeah, it's about a 3 mile an hour.
Hey, Scott, do you got to put wooden blocks on the bottom of your feet so you can hit the pedals?
I don't believe so.
One of them booster seats and reach the steering wheel.
No, he has to tape a 2x4 to it so he can reach the pedals.
Wow.
Hey.
Poor
And I don't even know why he's laughing. How hard he is.
I will say, Scott, Rango, that's an awesome looking dog, man.
I hope he hurries up and get out of that puppy stage, though.
Oh, it'll go
Man.
fast.
Yeah. 2 years.
He's right now. He just chews on like what? Oh, there's something. It's just closed. He just chews it.
Hey, the only time that drove me nuts, really, like furniture, is what it is. I don't really care at the end of the day. But our puppies always had a thing, an affinity for laptop cords.
Yep.
We had to buy a few. They'd be laying by your feet, and I'm like, "Oh, look at the puppy!" And next thing, bzz. Like,
Put a
really?
little hot sauce on it, you know? Put a little
We actually
hot
keep
sauce
all the
on it.
cords pulled up.
It's something about cords, yeah. I don't know what it is. They just must have a good taste to them.
Whatever he keeps chewing on, just put a dab of hot sauce on her. Stop eating it.
Hot sauce. One or the other, right, Rich?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, we keep ours picked up because this guy's teeth is like sharp.
Oh, and to Dennis Hendrick, your answer to that question is probably 4'10".
What?
You just asking a question, then I was answering.
Oh, what was the question?
How tall is Scott?
Oh, how tall is Scott?
Idiot, I'm 5'7". You're 4'10".
Dude, I'll put it to you this way. If you're 5'7", me standing next to you, I'm 6'3".
You're crazy.
5'7"?
We need some pictures to prove this here.
Well, there is that one picture. Honestly, I'll be honest, okay? The legit pictures do exist, and when we were out there in April, I think it was, I took a picture next to Scott outside. So
You are a
can
liar.
clearly see how tall I am compared to
You.
Scott. All right.
He full of crap. He had me switch sides so he'd be higher.
Oh,
He had
liar.
Scott stepping out in a
Dude,
ditch.
I'll tell you this much. I am 5'6". And I tower over you, Scott.
Pictures?
He's 5'7". He's the same height as I am. And he's next to back to
Get the tape measure.
Like she said she's 5'7" too. We're the
She's
same
got your
size.
back.
I know. I'm gonna need a tape measure because I
And
know.
Rango says he's 5'7" too. Right, Rango?
Rango.
Yes, I'm 5'7", yes.
Oh, there he goes. I don't know what it is. He just wants to. He does crazy stuff. Now he's gonna call me to death.
Come on.
I miss the puppy face.
How?
Come
What?
on.
What they say he weighed today?
13 pounds.
13 pounds.
Wow.
How big?
that's-
is he gonna get?
What'd you say?
How big is he supposed to get?
I'm thinking about. Well, blue goaters usually get a little above knee high, and then a McNabb can sometimes get about hip high. So I'm thinking anywhere between 40 to 60.
So medium-sized dog,
That's a
pretty
good
much.
size
Yeah,
dog.
that's a good size.
Yeah.
Got some White Gold just commented in the chat room. Where's Manny? Why ain't there been any videos?
I don't know.
Why ain't he sitting next to you right now?
Well, I got flooded out 2 days ago, so I've been waiting to get back up to wash, and then tomorrow that's when I'm going to go up, and then I don't know. I got some videos planned, but I got to put some stuff together. So
All right. Put him on screen with you during the show. People would like to see him.
all right, I'll have to get a special chair for him.
Well, Manny is tall
Yeah.
when he's fully assembled. You know,
He's only half the man he used to be.
you know, I don't think I ever shared the picture of Scott that I was talking about with me and him together, and Manny was in the picture. So thank you, Kathleen.
What, the one you have me stand in the hole?
You gotta see
No,
this.
it's on the other side. Okay, if you were in a hole, the whole picnic table would have been tilted down in a hole, and it's not. It's perfectly level.
Aww.
Kathleen knows a bit different. You're like, Scott, won't you stand over here? I'm like, why? I want to be on that side. And then I got over there and I seen why.
You know, oh.
She knows. She was there. She knows.
Yeah, see, look how tall I am. I'm out of the picture, and there's little Scott.
Yeah.
If anything, Shad's in a hole.
I know.
Dude.
I mean, Scott, your top of your head comes up to my shoulder, if that, and it's hard to tell because you have the hat. So I think you're almost, chest high on me.
Right.
Oh, that would be what, Shad? 5'4"?
I don't
No,
know.
I'll vouch for it. Shad is like, hey, switch me spaces. 'Cause
And I could, like, first I was like, why do you want to be on this side? He's like, oh, I just like that side better. I went, what? I'm sitting there going, that makes no sense. So I let him have that side, and I got on the other side, and I looked over, and I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. I'm sitting here in a hole.
Hey, Shad. YMCA video,
Oh, jeez.
The YMCA video.
where he's wearing his hard hat.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that saved anymore.
Aww.
That's always should be on standby.
I know. I need to grab that again and put it back and have it.
So we could just throw it out there randomly.
It's funny. I did actually share that in Gold Prospector Space and ask, is Scott really in a hole?
You did?
Yeah, back in March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you knew.
Manny said no hole there, and he would know he was there.
He was there. That was like the last he was seeing. Let's bring your sidekick out, Scott. Just saying.
Just saying, he said.
Just
Is
saying.
that what you named your place? Just saying.
Yeah, it's the Just Saying Retreat.
Did
Where's
you?
the sign?
Did you make a sign?
I haven't made a sign yet, no.
You need a sign, or it's not official.
Here's your sign.
Gotta
I've
have
been busy doing other stuff. I ain't got time to make a sign.
really.
Really? Yeah, I mean, really.
There's how many hours of daylight in Arizona each day?
Dude, are you gonna go out and make a sign in 116-degree weather? I don't think.
Make it in the
Get
house.
a shot indoors. You can't make a sign indoors.
No, not the way I want to make it.
You want to make it, fellas?
What do you think? I'm gonna paint a magic marker on it or something?
You got to think. All right, Scott is 4'10", so he's got little man syndrome. So that sign's going
Hey,
to be huge.
Shad knows how to forge.
Yeah. Oh.
We go out there.
Don't hammer out the words. Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Actually, I got the wood already scoped out for the sign. It's just back here in the back 40, but I got to wait till the people that bought the land are not here so I can go steal it off the trash pile.
Are you going to burn it in there?
Well, they can't burn anything right now, but they might have plans to do that later.
No. Are you going to burn your name in your sign?
Oh no, I got a Dremel. I got some tools I can use to do some different stuff with it.
So you're going to carve it in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That's going to be the easiest way. I think I carve it in and hit it with some black shellac or black paint so it shows out.
Okay.
And the wood's already weathered, so it ain't going to hurt nothing.
Gotcha.
I love your sound effects there.
What's that sound?
I know you need to like go back, Tim, and like clip out all his sound effect noises he does and play it randomly in the show. But speaking of randomly, I think Kathleen has news tonight.
All right. Well, what we'll do, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Yeah, it's already, 9:30? Jeez. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with Kathleen dredging up the news.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. The sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune into Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorsSpace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorsSpace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorsSpace.com. GoldProspectorsSpace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
What in the world? A golden toilet.
Oh, that's the background.
Oh my gosh.
That's some high tech stuff right there.
I don't know what's happening.
Find those in Dubai.
I don't know what's going on now.
Technical difficulties.
Let me just do this.
All right.
Go away. Well, this is embarrassing.
I love gold.
And it's back.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
And it's gone.
Oh, and it's sensor cleaning again. And it's back.
I seriously don't know why it's doing it.
The golden throne.
And
That's ridiculous.
Well, I thought that's a pretty picture. I mean, come on.
it is.
Toilet made out of gold.
That is ridiculous, guys.
Oh, there, Shad's high school picture.
Start video.
Wait, he's still in high school.
Back to the gold toilet.
This is so strange.
Can you imagine the floor holding that up?
No, look, something's wrong. Something's horribly wrong.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Well, we could just look at the golden toilet.
Can you guys see the gold toilet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
All right.
It's okay if you don't see me. It's a bad hair day anyway.
It's a high school picture. Oh, back to the golden toilet.
Take it away, Kathleen.
Go for it.
Okay. So, somebody stole a very pricey potty. This happened a year ago, around this time, and it was from a restroom of a palace in England. Known to the bird.
Your head's in the toilet.
It's swirly.
She's kneeling by the toilet.
Hang on.
Shad, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Anyway, a year ago, this gold toilet that you see behind me was stolen from a palace in England. This is known to be the birthplace of Winston Churchill. It is 18 karat gold. An artist had made this, and his name he's Italian, Maurizio Catalan. And guess what he titled this?
The Golden Throne?
No, he called it America.
Oh my God.
Yep. So the room in which this toilet sat was right next to the room where they say that Winston Churchill was actually born back in 1874. Since going, there was on display. It's like, an artist's work or whatever, a work of art. And it ended up turning up missing. And because of that, the room, whoever took it, the water was going, it ended up flooding one of the floors in the palace too. And since it's still missing, by the way, nobody has found.
How many people do you think it would take to steal that toilet?
I know, it's 18 karat gold.
Oh my God.
Is it plated or solid though?
Plated?
Well, it's worth $5 million. So
sounds pretty solid.
That thing would be too heavy.
yeah.
Answered that question.
So yeah. So this is the picture of it.
Sweet.
If you come across it. Turn it in. I bet somebody's
Wonder if your
melted
butt
it.
gets cold.
Oh, I'd have to.
I'd smelt it down.
I'm with Dennis. I just mailed her down.
That's probably what happened.
Okay. Do you guys know who this guy is?
No.
Okay. So this guy, he is Warren Buffett. This is a financial interest story. So let me give you this disclosure. I'm in no way giving you investment advice. It's just a story that I'm going to share. This is a legendary investor, Warren Buffett. He actually once mocked gold as an investment. Well, now all of a sudden he has a $564 million stake in a gold mining company through his own company, Berkshire Hathaway. This is the same guy who said in 1998 that gold gets dug out of ground and has no utility. He was even quoted as saying, if you own 1 ounce of gold for an eternity, you will still own 1 ounce of gold until its end. So anyway, all of a sudden he's taken an interest in gold. So and a lot of this, as we know, is due to the coronavirus pandemic. It's just choking the financial industry, the bank earnings right now. I mean, you haven't even seen anything yet with the rising loan losses that are going to start coming out. But I know it's kind of serious, but anyway, people are saying, like, is he betting against America? I don't know. You decide if you want to follow him, but all of a sudden it's hit the news that, oh my gosh, maybe he sees something that, on the horizon. But we all knew that, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
You need a clicker, Kathleen.
You guys even paying attention?
I said, yeah.
Yeah, I was shaking my head. I didn't know.
All right, I'm going to turn this over to Shad now for some fun facts.
The next picture.
Or no, local events of interest and then the fun facts. All right, Shad.
Get out of my picture. All right. Well, I got my pictures. So look at that little guy behind us. All right. So this weekend, September 5th through the 6th, in Sonora, California, it's the Golden Outdoor Swap Meet. This is sponsored by the Delta Gold Diggers, right? To be held at the Motherlode Fairgrounds at 220 Southgate Drive in Sonora, California. So this is an open air swap and sell. You're going to have metal detectors, tons of different equipment, I'm sure. Maybe, hey, if you're in the market for a dredge, a lot of people are always unloading them in California. Dry washers, sluices, whatever. There's also going to be pay dirt panning and other different little odd and end events going on, including a detecting hunt, as well as a huge raffle. This is a pretty big deal to go to. I even know like AMRA talks about it. So a lot of the AMRA people that are out there in California and the West Coast make it a priority to go this one. So it is a very, very nice one. And so check it out. Setup starts Friday on the 4th. And then so you can get a space, $150 if you wanted to set up a table there. And the space actually includes RV or tent camping, which is pretty cool. And there's full hookups, but spaces are limited. It is open to the public, only a $5 daily entrance fee. So $5 per day gets you in. You can learn more at deltagoldddiggers.webs.com. So check it out.
Cool.
Delta Gold Diggers.
Delta Gold Diggers.
All right. Also this weekend, it is Labor Day weekend. So for anybody fortunate, 3 days off of work if you're lucky. But in Ohio
laboring
is the GPA Buckeye Chapter's Gold Rush Days, the annual event at the Swankleys. which is at the Clear Fork River near Butler, Ohio. So there's a lot of family-oriented type of events. You got common digs, duck races, food truck, metal detecting hunts, and of course, if you're a member of the GPA, free camping. So it's always a great event. Definitely encourage. Even if you're not a member, swing by during the day, Saturday or Sunday, and just kind of check it out. And you get to hang out and learn about gold prospecting, maybe even join the club. So pretty cool stuff there. So that's this weekend. And then the last event I have is September 12th. It's Michigan Treasure Hunts has announced their first treasure hunt. This is designed to take individuals or groups on an adventure through a portion of Oakland County for a chance at winning a cash prize. Now, participants must solve approximately 8 puzzle-based clues leading from one location to the next in this outdoor quest of treasure and fun, right? So participants may start in any location, but are encouraged to start somewhere centrally located within the map provided with each hunt, obviously. The clues will be delivered to the participants via email in a private social media group to kick off each event. Now, the hunts are limited to the first 100 groups that sign up to ensure locations aren't overly crowded and to give each team an opportunity at winning the grand prize. The prize for each hunt will be determined by the number of tickets sold, but every hunt is guaranteed to have a $500 prize minimum. So you need to look up more just, I guess, Michigan treasure hunts. And you'll get more information there on how to sign up if you are in the area or if you go take a look. So that sounds awesome.
We should do it, all of us.
And I just noticed, oh yeah, okay. That's so weird how the picture is backwards in Zoom, but on YouTube it's fine.
It's fine here on Zoom. On my end, it's perfect.
Wow, why is it backwards on me?
Because your camera is the different. It's looking at it.
It's a virtual background, okay? But there's your local events of interest. Hang on, I guess I should quickly look on Gold Prospector Space. I always tell everybody to take a look. Oh yeah, don't forget the September Indiana Gold Prospectors outing. They're going to the OSPA's Double D Claim, which is in Southern Ohio. That's September 19th through the 20th. So make sure you check in there with Thomas Folks, obviously, as well as if you're a member of OSPA. I'm sure this is like a dual type club event to get together, hang out, and find some great gold. So there you have it.
The old pennyweight.
Yeah.
But we'll turn it back now to Kathleen.
All right.
Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Fun fact.
Send back.
Nice PJs.
I know. Okay. Can you see the picture behind me? All right. So tonight's fun facts. Let me get my paper. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, screwing around. Get it together.
Gotta get back on the horse.
I know.
Literally.
Okay, since it's my birthday, I thought I would do some fun facts that I thought was interesting. It was an interesting read. So since it is West Coast Wednesday, I thought I would do a fun fact on Westerns. I do love to watch them, so this is going to be fun. Keep it here. That's good. So Westerns, as we know, tells a story about the West. It's always been a fascination in this genre. If you guys follow all the Westerns that are out there, these films play such an important part of our history. You know, you get to know the cowboys, and they had a hidden moral code within some of the older ones. But I did find a survey online, and I just wanted to share it with you because I thought it was interesting. It surveyed all the Westerns, either if it's a feature film or TV show or a movie. What they did was they did a survey, and it's on IMDb, and they used, you know, a total, I think, a population of 10,000 voters. So it is ranked by a scoring system, but we're going to go through the top 10 most popular Westerns that were ranked.
All right.
I before we start the top 10 though, I have to at least give you the 100th one because they did 100 Westerns.
That's the
So I will show the worst one. And I watched this one, so I can attest.
Wait a minute.
It got a rating of 6.9. It is called Slow West.
It's pretty slow.
It is pretty slow. And it was released in 2015. And I think we watched it during COVID quarantine time, too. So I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it portrays the main character as a gritty cowboy. It's considered a neo-Western, which I'm not sure what that is, but it's about a Scottish teenager who tracks a fugitive and, of course, the girl he loves across the American countryside in 1873. Ben Mendelsohn, he's the actor who stars in the Grizzly Bounty as a grizzly bounty hunter, also on the trail. Of course, it will end in a gunfight for a finale. People are going to die. And I'm just going to give you a spoiler alert. There's no closure.
So it's not
After watching the whole thing.
Yeah, there is no riding off into the sunset. So I had to share at least the 100th, which was the worst one.
You know what the bad news about that bad movie is? Is when they don't do that, there's a part 2.
Has anybody seen it?
No,
I haven't. I never even heard of it.
Nope.
Okay.
And I watch all kinds of movies.
And it's Slow West, and it's super slow. So let's get down to the top 10. So these are the better ones, and some of you have probably seen them.
Anthony Wolf.
Believe it or not, it was ranked as number 10.
Yeah.
It got a rating of 8.0. Of course, Kevin Costner. This is an epic movie about a white man who understands Native Americans and values the purity of their ways and land before the incoming colonial expansion in post-war Civil War America. Costner, he plays an army captain stationed on the plains who romances a white woman raised in the Sioux tribe as he immerses in the Native American culture and earns the name Dances with Wolves. I did see that one.
Yeah.
I had a really...
I've seen that about 12 times.
Yeah. In fact, it was 1990 when that movie was released.
Okay.
I was a junior in high school, and I had a big crush on Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
All right, so number 9. Now, I did see this one.
Oh, I can't remember what it is, but that's the fair one. That's a cool movie,
yes,
too.
The Reverend.
Reverend. I thought it was a
I
Reverend.
have not seen that yet.
You ain't seen that, Dennis?
No, I've been wanting to.
Oh my gosh, you gotta watch it. It was released in 2015. This one also received 8 points on the rating. This tale pits man, which in this picture is Leonardo DiCaprio, against nature, as it offers a meditation on masculinity through a plot about trappers, the 1800s pelt industry, and of course, vengeance. Betrayed and left for dead by his fellow trappers, a wounded captain must survive the elements in a hostile wilderness while he is getting hunted by Native Americans. And of course, this is after he's been mauled by a bear. So he's got
a big one.
Through all this, yeah. But anywho, the final showdown is with his nemesis. I won't ruin it for you because this is actually a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I didn't think I would like it, but I really did enjoy it. And it's not your typical Western where he's riding off into the sunset as well. So I recommend watching that one. The next one, Did you like it?
Oh, heck yeah.
Isn't it good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one, number 8, this movie is called The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, and this was released in 1962.
Another good
Yeah.
one.
So it got a rating of 8.1. This is John Ford's flashback story about the ways legends become fact. This is about a heroic man. Back then, he was played by Jimmy Stewart, and he was an Eastern politician. Jimmy Stewart played this guy, and the Western cowboy was played by John Wayne. Well, this Western cowboy would always arrive to save the politician. There is a bully, of course. You got to have a bully in a Western. The bully's name is Liberty Valance. So basically, it's a movie about who killed him, who became a legend. So this actually got some high ratings. Actually, I've never seen it. I don't know if any of you have, but it was rated number 8.
I don't know, Tim. That's set in your time. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's a good one.
Did you?
Yes, of course.
Is it good?
I've seen all John.
I think Tim was on set with that.
I was like the cue card guy.
That was actually back when it was that was at the height of John Wayne's career, actually.
That was my first.
Yeah, it was. All right, number 7 is a 1926 film called The General. This one actually got the same rating, 8.1. This is a silent film, which is kind of interesting.
I haven't seen that one.
No, I have not either.
No.
Buster Keaton, he actually performs his own stunts in this silent film. I guess he does some really dangerous train leaping scenes in this, but it's also kind of like a physical comedy back then. I guess you have to understand the time and the genre. I wasn't around in 1926, so I can't tell you, but The General is what it's called, and The General is actually referring to a steam engine. So I think it's kind of like a satirical thing about the steam engine and perhaps like, you know, we started entering into the Industrial Revolution, or we were in the midst of the Industrial Revolution at the time.
Right.
So I think that's what it plays on, but evidently it's a comedy.
Yeah, I would have been thinking it's about the train, and it's worth to what, you know, he's in a Civil War outfit. So what did the train, you know, maybe that had something to do with it.
Well, he does his own stunts, so I mean, come on,
Yeah.
You gotta watch that. That's kind of cool. 1926, look it up.
That's an old one.
Yeah. This is another old one. I've never seen it. It's called The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, and it was released in 1948. It got a rating of 8.2. Humphrey Bogart plays a down and out drifter. He's on the hunt for gold in John Huston's classic, The Nature of Greed and the Irony of Riches is portrayed in this Western. These prospectors patch together supplies and discover gold in the Sierra Nevada mountains, only to succumb to the depravity of the human nature. So that probably doesn't end well, but I think it would be interesting to watch. 1948. All right, so this one's we're going to jump back to the 1990s.
I know that one.
Yes, 1992, The Unforgiven. This is also
that where you decorated to borrow with my friend.
Now I love Gene Hackman though.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw this, but I'm not sure. We might have binge watched it one day.
We watched it.
Okay, I think, okay. 1992, it was rated 8.2 on the scale. Gene Hackman steals the show as a corrupt sheriff who seeks to prohibit violence with actually shocking displays of it. Sounds familiar.
Name's Curly.
Clint Eastwood directed this movie. He also stars in the movie. And the movie is, okay, I remember now. It's about a widower who was pulled back into the life of crime by the promise of a bounty. Morgan Freeman also stars as his sidekick. But the vengeance they promise to a group of wronged prostitutes proves bleak and futile in the light of a culture that doesn't recognize humanity, especially in women. So this was released in 1992. I do remember it now. Very good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
Number 4.
Oh yeah, Good, Bad, the Ugly.
This one?
Yeah.
No, this one is called For a Few Dollars More.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Spaghetti westerns.
Awesome.
Sergio
I don't think that was a spaghetti western.
Yes, it
Dollars
was.
trilogy returns with the second installment featuring Clint Eastwood as the man with no name. The story is about hunting an iconic villain. Basically, it includes, of course, your violence and your tension created through both silence and score. And I guess this was rated pretty high at 8.3. I have not seen it. It was released in 1965.
Oh, I've seen it 100 times.
Have you? Is it
Oh
good?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe we'll have to add that to our list of binge watch.
You mean did Django beat Clint Eastwood? Are you kidding me?
This was rated number 3.
Hey, this is actually a good movie. It's pretty funny.
I haven't seen it.
What?
You haven't?
No,
Oh.
you saw it?
Well, yeah, I watched it one day with you here.
No.
That's Django.
The Django Unchained, released in 2012. This one got an 8.4 rating. Jamie Foxx stars as Django, an enslaved man who must earn his freedom by helping a bounty hunter, played by Christoph Waltz, in a pre-Civil War South era. Quentin Tarantino, I guess, produced it, right? Or
Yeah,
directed it.
He wrote it.
His revision of the American slavery portrays a too easy vengeance against racist white slave owners. The Western doesn't adequately portray the experience of Black people, instead relying on stereotypes and I guess this is somebody's opinion, by the way, on this article. It's a depiction of brutal American history. So I have not seen this. Have you?
Oh yeah, at least 5 times.
Really? I'll have to watch it.
I watch a lot of movies. If I get a chance to.
Sounds interesting. Okay. So we're down to the bottom 2.
Oh wait, before you go on, there was also another movie that Django, that same guy, what was his name? Fox, Jamie Foxx. He was also in another Western, which is a spaghetti Western, Shad. That 1,000 Ways to Die in the West. Remember at the end where the guy was doing the thing that said runaway slave and he come up and shot the guy? People always die at the fair.
Yeah, that was a stupid movie that obviously didn't make the top 100. So,
well, you can check it out when we're done with the stories. I'll tell you all about the other movies because there were there's 100 Westerns, so there's a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one though. What is this one?
This one is called Once Upon a Time in the West, released in 1968. This got a rating of 8.5. It is an epic length Western, and it's considered one of Sergio Leone's signature masterpieces. The film both critiques the myths of the West and presents them with flash, grit, and characteristic fatality. Of course, the plot follows a villainous gun for hire, played by Henry Fonda, and the mysterious harmonica, played by Charles Bronson, as a rival with a secret who'll take him down. 1968.
Charles Bronson.
Okay, I seen it when you said that about Bronson.
Yeah,
Okay.
Charles Bronson's good in every movie he's been in.
I haven't seen this one.
Number
So
one's
pick
got
the number one movie. I'm
Yeah.
thinking Cowboys and Aliens.
no Tombstone.
Any other guesses for number one?
I'd say Tombstone as well.
Tombstone. It has to be.
See, honestly, I was thinking that too, but
It is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
And the ugly.
6. This one actually got the highest rating of 8.8. This is the final installment of Sergio Leone's Dollars trilogy. It's an iconic movie that explores a gunslinger figure as the main character, as the good. Of course, Clint Eastwood plays that character. It's 178 minutes, I guess. This movie is, it's considered an emblematic spaghetti western. It shows Leone's signature visual style, excessive bloodshed, and and an ambiguity toward moral order. The darkly humorous sensibility meshes well with the familiar Western plot about killing bandits and, of course, stealing gold. Yeah. And I think like people gather around, is it Cemetery Hill? Is that?
I can't remember what
the
it's
cemetery
called,
scene.
We saw that whole
yeah. The Unknown Soldier.
So they gather like where they do the scene about on the cemetery, and it's actually like a movie set that they created, and every year people gather there for like a festival of some sort. And but there, I think there's
they did most of the shooting for his movies when he was doing these westerns like this in Spain.
Well, that's where they're all set. Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they restored the whole cemetery area for the final
think it's
scene.
called Cemetery Hill, but
no, that's World War or Civil War stuff you're thinking of.
I don't know. I'll have to Google it and come back as a follow-up. But anyway, that is the number one Western. If you want to see where your favorite Western stacked up, the article is called 100 Best Westerns of All Time. Molly Pennington wrote the article, and my favorite Western is True Grit.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that movie.
The old one or the new one?
I like the new one.
The new one is yeah, that was a good one. I'm with you.
It was good.
It was good.
I'm surprised that Tombstone wasn't in the top 10 though.
I know.
Top 10, but you can look at the article and see where it ranks.
Where did Tombstone finish at?
I still think 1,000 Ways to Die in the West should have been at least top 20.
I mean, you got Tombstone. What else we got out there?
There's tons.
Hail Rider.
Indians. Bonehawk Tomahawk.
Oh God, that was horrible.
What about Hail Rider?
Pretty good.
No, I did not like Bonehawk.
Well, all right.
Tomahawk, whatever.
The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
I watched as a kid all the time.
Yeah,
like I was saying, I always liked Hail Rider. But...
there's a lot of good ones though.
Well, that had gold mining in it.
Yeah, yeah, right. Remember that big ass nugget that guy found, Scott?
Oh yeah.
Walking through the town.
Actually, Tombstone. Wait, that's not the same article. Never mind. Let me find the same article.
It was Tombstone.
I'll have to look. So there's Slow West, which was horrible. Young Guns was 99.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Magnificent Seven was 97.
I agree. The new movie sucked.
The old Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, well, that was the whole. Wasn't that whole series though, or?
Oh, it was
Sisters Brothers. That was 93. What?
It's gonna take forever doing it that way. You gotta hit next. Oh my God, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's 100.
Hey, Bonehawk Tomahawk made it 84. I told you.
Have you guys seen that Western?
No.
It's
oh
got
my
Kurt
gosh.
Russell. Believe it or not, it's quite entertaining.
Hey, do you see the movie They Call Me Trinity?
No, this is a movie about cannibals and stuff.
Cannibalistic Indians.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, Shad.
Yeah.
Shad, do you see what? Did they have the one They Call Me Trinity?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a whole list because they're trying to get you an ad. So. Oh, Blazing Saddles. That finished number 27.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That was a comedy.
All right. Tombstone was 23.
Yep.
Wow.
It got a rating of 7.8.
Great Western.
I like that movie. I did.
It is a great movie. And
Really?
I like it. And then a good fun one, if nothing's going on, is actually Wyatt Earp with the Kevin Costner. I mean, I love Wyatt Earp. I love the story, and
that one was long.
It's long. It's a long one, but you see
It was a good movie,
kind of. So that's what was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like that. I like the ones that They Call Me Trinity, and then My Name Is Nobody.
Yeah, that was a good one, Scott. I like that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Butch Cassidy and the Sundance
That
Kid.
just made it under to 11. It didn't quite make it to 10, but I thought that was a cool article. Check it out. Molly Pennington. It's an article written by Molly Pennington.
Molly Pennington.
Yeah, and this was actually based on a survey that they actually performed with viewers. So.
Yeah, and Jaron was asking if anyone watched the series Deadwood on HBO.
Oh yeah,
I liked the series, but it was one that they ended too soon, and then the movie they made years later, that was pointless.
Well, it was like
but was that movie? They just made that movie though, didn't they? The Deadwood
They
movie.
did. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's a good movie.
Out.
It's just so rushed. They try to, bring it back, and it was more of a fan. Sorry, we canceled an amazing series that was very well acted and interesting written, because it was a very interesting dialogue, to say the least. But I don't know, it was still cool.
Yeah, Jim Hamilton got me that series Deadwood, and I got to the point on that series where I forget which guy it was had just passed a kidney stone.
Swearingen.
Yeah. I like the Chinese dude. I can't say what he always said. But
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. Well, I don't know about anybody else, but like even movies and shows that are loosely based on historical, I still enjoy watching it, because then it makes, did this really happen? Who is this person really? And you Google it and you see like, okay, he really wasn't like that, but he actually, like, the guy Swearingen really did exist, and he died dead broke in the end.
And Bullock.
Seth Bullock. Well, he's a founding person of the town, pretty much, as far as.
And that mayor, what was his name?
The Jewish fellow. I can't remember. Yeah, he was really the mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the little guy, the clean hand guys.
Yeah.
The little innkeeper. Yeah, he was actually the real mayor of Deadwood, and very like that character, I guess, somewhat.
That was a good series.
I thought it was good.
We started a new series called The Sun.
Sun.
Sun. S-O-N.
See, it's on the Hulu.
The Hulu.
It originally was on AMC, so I guess that's who did like the zombie shows and stuff.
Pierce Bronson.
But yeah,
is in it, and he's Irish, right? So he's
playing a Texan.
He plays a Texan. So we started watching that. So far, so good.
It's pretty entertaining. It's set. It flip flops between the 1850, 49, 50 range, and then to present day, which is set in 1915.
Yeah. So
I downloaded an app, Shad. It's called Watched. WATCHED. Watched app on your phone. You can watch any movie. You don't have to pay any monthly fees or don't have to rent them. But it's called Watched.
Huh.
You can watch anything
on your phone, or can you get it like online?
I don't know if you can. Here's what it. Let's see. The little white.
Yeah.
Right there.
see.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. While you guys
Yeah,
are,
you can get Kathleen, you can get it on here. The ultimate multimedia browser.
Okay.
Oh, that's
We'll
cool.
have to take a look.
Yeah, you definitely will love that. That's about all I watch now is if I want to watch anything, I go to watch.
quick minute just for you guys. A while back, John sent us couple of gemstones to do a crew giveaway. So I got you guys' names in the randomizer.
Okay.
I'm gonna click it right now.
All
And
right.
Dennis, you get them.
Oh, that's a bull crap. Dennis always wins.
It was rigged. It was rigged, Rube.
You know what? That randomizer's a lie. It's a lie. I want names.
But you know what? I'm gonna forward those to Kathleen since it's her birthday.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
That's rigged. Shad never gets anything.
Kathleen is Kathleen only.
I still got to send Kathleen her moonstone anyway. So
Cool.
Then-
Okay.
Kathleen, that makes life so much easier.
All right.
All right, cool. Thanks, John. They're going to
Thank you.
They're all going to Kathleen. Way to go. Nice. And on that note, what else? Anything else, guys? Let's cover it for
Sunday, where are we going to, Rich, on Sunday?
I don't know where you're going, but I'm going to Maryland crabbing.
He's crabbing.
I'll figure out something.
Oh, we'll pick a state, Dennis.
Dennis, I thought you were going away, and you might not. I thought you were going to Michigan.
Well, we were going to go to Michigan up until there's almost a 70% chance there's going to be rain there this weekend. So we pretty much are opting out.
Why don't you guys do Nevada?
Nevada. Okay. Nevada.
And I might join you and I might not. Depends. If I can find a McDonald's and sit in the parking lot, maybe I'll do it. I don't know.
Nevada.
There's some good lost treasures there.
Yeah. Not many weird laws, though. Not many at all. All right. Well,
Happy Memorial. Or wait, no,
Labor
Day.
happy Labor Day. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be laboring down on the claims.
Manny, take Manny with you. Okay. Put him to work.
I hear you.
All right. Thank you. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Don't forget to join us Sunday night at 7:30. We'll be here for another show. On that note, take us out of here.
Night, everyone.
Gold diggers.
Good night, gold diggers.
Be work life living, living life working.
Sunday at 7 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
There you go, Scott.